insurance is $400 a month.
So
You know,
with the way like your business or the way you're generating leads right now, does it kind of put you in like a position financially, you'd say?
yeah, because I'm paying out money that I'm not retrieving on Angie's
Mm,
List. You know,
definitely, definitely. And well, those
that's the
leads that you're
reason
getting, right?
your ad interested me because it might cost me more, I'm sure, per job when I land it, but I'm not paying for a bunch of dummy leads or just window shopper leads. You
Hmm,
know,
hmm. Yeah, of course. And um, like with those leads that you do get, do any of them fit the bill in terms of like fit the bill in terms of the estimates which you want?
no, I usually have to give a relatively low bid because there's so many people bidding on it. Which I pretty much put out cheap bids anyway because I own everything. I don't have no equipment payments, no nothing. Everything's paid for. I've just got my insurance is paid for by the year too. Not my truck insurance, my vehicle insurance,
And
but my business insurance is paid up. But you know, um,
would you
I
say that
work.
the problem with the leads is like these estimates is your sales process, like you're having trouble closing them, or do you just think it's just because of the lead quality?
I don't know. The people seem to be very likable when I'm there. I get along with them very well. I mean, like here's one instance: a lady tried to hook me up with her neighbor lady because I'm single, she was single, but yet I never got the job. She said I did, but I'm guessing somebody come in after me and underbid me. You know,
Yeah,
in
so what
today's
you need is you
economy,
need
a lot
exclusive
of
stuff.
people's about the money.
100%. 100%. So you just literally, you definitely think it's the lead quality, right? Then I cannot ask what price point you close them at because you've closed zero from Angie's, right? But
Well, the last few weeks I've closed zero, but no, I have closed a lot of jobs from Angie's in the last year. But I've got clients. I've got one person over here that I've did
mhm,
see 20, 14, 65. I've did 40 over $40,000 worth of work for this one customer. And
and
they love me to death. I said I
and
got the guy that owns the car dealerships. I do all his work. His son buys and sells and flips houses. I do all his work. He's got a 200-acre ranch. I went out there and took down 60 some pine trees. I do all his work. They don't even ask me for a price. Just come do it. You
so
know,
where else do your other jobs come from? Like referrals?
referrals. I got signs out. Um, word of
And
mouth is
are you not
the
happy
biggest
with that?
thing.
Like, how's that? Are you happy with that, or is it not giving you the consistency and that you need?
I've just now put the signs out or putting the signs out. Let me say, I bought them maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we've been putting them out different places. Um,
And did you generate anything from that yet?
yeah, I've got one job off of those.
Hmm. And what was the investment, if you don't mind me asking? I'm generally curious of putting signs out,
My signs, I paid $700 for my signs.
and they just stay forever, or do you
Well,
pay?
until somebody rips them down, throws them away. But I try to take time, put them up high on a post or something. But you got to pick your location because people will take and throw them.
Of
Competitors
course,
will tear them down.
and like, what can we do? Like, what would you be looking for in a team like us? Like, say if I were to give you any type of solution, like what would you be wanting from us? Like,
Well, I need to learn, I guess, where to get the better leads. I don't know anything about advertising on Facebook or any of this stuff. I see companies that's advertised on it. I don't know how to do that. I'm not
yeah,
done.
of course.
Paid consumer biz, and I'm still pay them every month to put me on. Um,
And how many jobs did you do last month? Like overall, like through all the types of ways you're getting leads right now.
I can say I stayed busy all last month. I didn't have no downtime. but I can't tell you how many different jobs I've done. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of last month was doing for a big customer in Claremont. I was over there for probably a week and a half to 2 weeks on one place, you know, but that was finishing up a $20,000 contract.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fair enough, fair enough. So you just ultimately just have a problem with, trusting someone to generate your leads,
well,
just
it's not
getting
that
your
I don't
leads.
trust them. It's the leads just don't pan out. The only
They
thing
stop.
I've used is Angie's leads, and there's a whole lot of competitiveness there, and I'm not saying they overcharge me for the leads, but when you
Yeah,
only
of
can
course.
get on two jobs out of $500 worth, and you don't close on those because you're underbid, it's hard. You know, Angie's leads just seem to be a lot of window shoppers and really bargain hunter people that if they can't get it dirt cheap, they don't want it.
So how long has this been going on for, like, your hunt for getting leads, better leads?
So probably for the last year and a half, I'm trying to figure out something better.
And what do you think has been keeping you from like hitting that, 100 to 200K mark on your own?
I don't know how to do the advertisement. One
Fair
thing
enough.
I did do here recently, and I'm, a restaurant that I eat at, their tabletops, they put logos and advertisement in them. And I paid for that. I'm waiting for those to be put in the restaurant. And, I'm thinking I'll probably generate some jobs off of that because I've generated jobs out of the restaurant just out of word of mouth from the people working there helping me, you know.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, like,
But,
personally, like, obviously we're from two, like, couple different generations, right? So I'm gonna be upfront with you and just say that the methods that you're using right now to find business, those are very old school ways of generating jobs. And yes, they do work, but right now with this digital age, there's more of a way to get a consistent, predictable, and scalable way of generating leads, and
oh,
not
I'm
only
sure
that,
there is.
generate
I just
jobs.
don't know how to do it.
Yes,
I
and
told
that's
you
why
up
we're on the
front.
call today, and I'll show
Yeah,
you
I
that
don't do
later, right?
computers. I don't even own a computer. I mean, I just never been my cup of tea.
Yeah, fair enough. But you're better without it, trust me. With all this nonsense going on in the world right now, you're better out without a computer, I swear. Um, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
So you've been at this for like a couple of years now, and you've tried like multiple things, but what about achieving this is like really important to you?
Do what?
Like, what about achieving, like, that 100K to 200K goal? Like, what is that? Why is that important to you right now?
Because I'm raising my 10-year-old granddaughter. I've been, for the past 7 years, I've been paying my parents' mortgage. They just sold their home and downsized to a trailer. Um, I'd like to up my lifestyle. My home's paid for, everything I got's paid for. But, I'd like to do some work here. I'd like to buy my granddaughter a horse. She's about ready for a new four-wheeler.
It was a
I'd
very
like
good
to
goal,
up my
man.
income,
I'm re
on a
I'm
personal
really
basis.
happy that you seem like a great grandfather to your grandchildren. Just saying, you know, I had a grandfather as well in the past, and I'll tell you that it's great, the ways you guys care for. Hello?
Yes.
I lost. I can't
No.
find the tab. I can't find the tab which you're on.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
there you
here.
go. There you go. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah,
My
look,
grandfather and me, I was the closest to him to anybody in my life till he passed away,
same here. Same
and
here.
I miss him.
Same here.
But life goes on. Now I'm trying to be here for my grandkids. I got two boys, and I raised my granddaughter. I've had her since birth almost. She's like my daughter. Matter of fact, I'm going to the lawyer Tuesday about adopting her. She wants me to
Mm.
adopt her.
That's
So
that makes me smile to see
I
such a
really,
caring.
I want to up my income. I just don't know how to
How?
successfully do this. I don't want to waste no more money. I'm tired of Angie's leads. It's not working, but I'll use it if I have to until I get something going. I just don't know how to use it, you
Yeah, you're
know?
just looking for something better. And if you believe there's
Yeah.
a market, if there is a method that's better and that's proven, like without a doubt, you're gonna invest in it because you want to make the right decision. I can already
Yeah.
tell.
You
But
know?
that being said, I don't have any more questions. Is there anything that which you feel that we haven't covered, which you would like to tell me?
No, I don't know. I mean, your ad says I pay when I do a job.
Yes,
I
that's one of
mean,
the options, and we'll get to that after. First, I would like to like explain to you and educate you into how we generate our leads, since you said you
okay.
want to be educated, right? And I feel
Yeah.
like the way I like show people what we do is I make sure to educate them, right? So if anything, they don't even like end up working with us, they walk away with a lot of free value, right? But that being said, let me just preface with let me just preface this. Everything we do is customized for all our clients. For you specifically, it's going to be these four things. And let me just share my screen out. I've mapped out these four things for you. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the way it works, we have our bad text, a pixel perfect launch system, we call it, and this consists of four steps: engage, revamp, target advertisement, pre-qualifying survey, and then we help you book the appointments estimates online for you. And basically, with this system, we generate you a minimum 100 qualified exclusive free removal leads. So essentially, with the engage revamp, when it comes to reaching your outcome, right? Here's a problem, and you probably found that yourself. Like you've been trying multiple things, just try to get your name out there and trying to build an audience, right? Trying to get people to come directly to you, so you don't have to waste your time and chase them online without, just wasting your time. They're not converting to jobs, right? And that's why we have this engaged revamp. Now, as I was saying earlier, the key right now in the digital era is to make sure that you have a brand presence online. Do you have anything online right now?
Um, like I said, I paid called Consumer Buzz to do me a web page, and I did get one lead from that, and they say I've got the job. They're just waiting till the time is right for them to do the work. That's all I've
So
had from it.
yeah,
I'm not
so
happy
basically,
with it. I paid a
yeah.
lot of money for that,
Yes.
you
So
know.
basically, what we do for you at the first step is, right, because we find this issue with people just running lead generation campaigns without even establishing your brand online. The first thing we do is just take your page, create your Facebook, create your Instagram, and drive some traffic to your page to ensure that there's an audience coming directly to you who wants to buy from you. Because I'm sure you've done a lot of work in the past. You have a lot of pictures, you have a lot of testimonies, you have a lot of social proof, you have a lot of reviews. You have to use that to your advantage and make sure that you're actually spreading that online. Right? In this digital age, this phone, this device, look, you're in America, I'm in a whole different country, and we're still here talking to each other, right? So you have to utilize the power of the internet to your advantage by reaching out to people who you didn't even think that you can reach out to, right? So that's what we're going to do for you in the first step, is just build your audience online. Once we have that, and once your page is warm and ready to go, the next step is we take you to a targeted advertisement. Now tell me, how far out do you drive?
Um, 60, 70 miles.
So with the
I'll
beauty,
travel quite a ways depending what the job is. Some one direction I'll go farther than I do the other direction. Just
mhm. So with the way we generate our leads, which is through paid advertisement online through Facebook and Instagram, right? Is that we can target whoever you want. We can target the radius, we can target the characteristics, we can target the demographics, we can target literally whatever you want. So we test out multiple different audiences, right? Targeting the people based on the zip codes which you think are more harder than others, targeting people around your radius, right? Targeting people based on their age, based on their interests, just simple things like that to ensure that we're reaching out the right people who are actually interested in buying from you, right? And not discount shoppers, right? These are 100% exclusive because these targeted advertisements, they're done through your brand, right? We test out multiple audiences and we create multiple like different creatives, like photos and videos, under your brand name, under your logo, to ensure that these people are actually interested in buying from you and they're just not shopping around looking for the cheapest bid. Does that make sense?
yes, sir.
And once we have that dialed in, Next thing we do is pre-qualify these leads for you, because qualifying leads is really important. Because the last thing I want to do is send you out somebody who doesn't even meet the requirements and is not really interested in buying the product, right? And what that means is you provide us with the information that you need, like a couple pre-qualifying questions, which we'd have to ask the leads in order to assess whether they're ready to be sent out to you or not, right? And if they're not, we'll immediately disqualify them, right? And if they are, we'll directly send them out to you, right? And I'd just like to preface by saying this, the same systems that was used to you. So you saw the ad, I gave you a call, now we're in the meeting right now. You received the automated email. You probably received an automated SMS, but it didn't get out to you because of the fact that my SMS is just glitched out right now. But the same systems we applied to you get you on this call right now is the same systems we're going to apply for you to get more jobs, right? And then we obviously share with you a CRM where we share the details, put some SMS, automated SMS, automated emails, basically to warm the leads up, because the faster you get reach out the lead, the more likely they're going to convert into an estimate, right? And sometimes you're just not on your phone, right? And that's why we have these automations in place and AI in place to ensure that they're reaching out to the leads and talking to them and warming them up for you, so that when it's ready, when you're on your phone, you can give them a call and they're ready to answer the phone, right? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So that's just pretty much the system, and we've been doing this for over a year now. You know, these are just a couple snapshots of our clients that we've been working with in the past. They've all generated multiple jobs in the first week of working with us, and we've so far managed over $20,000 in ad spend. Been generating $5 to $30 leads, and 35 to 40% of these leads convert into estimates. And just a bit about who I am. And I work with my brother. Like I said, I'm the younger brother. My brother, unfortunately, he's in another country right now, so he's not available on this call. I'm a master's graduate, actually. My brother's an NYU graduate. He works by profession as a strategy consultant. I'm just here running the digital side of things, trying to, grow this business for me and my family, right? For the grand scheme of things, similar to you. And on that note, we have a whole in-house team. So nothing's outsourced, some cheap subcontractor. If we're working together, you'll be dealing with me on a one-to-one level. So I'm the guy ensuring that everything goes 100% with you. And if anything you ever feel that is not going the way that you want, just give me a text message. We're going to be in a group chat and we'll immediately solve that problem for you, right? You won't have to go to customer support or anything like that, like you probably had to do with Angie's. Moving forward, we've served the industry for a year now. And just to play a testimonial for you video of our previous client.
We were looking for an affordable marketing company, and Pixel more than delivered. They managed our blog and social media accounts while increasing our number of contacts and driving down our cost per lead. We saw an immediate increase in our social media presence, and our followers doubled in a month's time. They took the time to understand who we are as a company and gave us a few amazing marketing plans to choose from. We wholeheartedly recommend Pixel to everybody we know.
Awesome. So do you have any questions about the four things that I've covered specifically?
No, not really. You did an excellent job.
Thank you. Thank you. So what's really important to me is alignment, because when you come in and work with us, we're rolling up our sleeves and getting the trenches with you on this thing. I mean, our team is all in, so it's really good for you to feel good about the process, what I mean. So just to be 100% on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I hate this guy, I want to get off the call right now, to 10 being this is exactly what I need. Where are you at right now?
I think I'm probably a 7 or an 8, just waiting to get down to hear what the finances are on it.
Of course, of course. And that's the next slide. So we'd have the option one, which is a zero money down. So nothing paid up front. 40% commission of every job completed, because we are not taking anything up front, and we want to be rewarded for the work that we do, because we definitely guarantee that we're going to do the work. We're not sure if you're going to close these deals or not. And that would require $150 a day of ad spend, which we bill to you directly by Facebook. So the way this works, just let me explain this to you, is that since we're marketing this under Facebook, so this is done under your ad account, so you have full complete control of this. That $150 a day gets charged to you directly. That doesn't go towards us, right? And then we have option two, which is a one-time $3,000 fee, and we guarantee 100 leads, tree removal leads in 90 days, or work for free, meaning that if we don't get you the results that you want, we refund you your money back. Plus, we'll send you $50 for every lead that we miss. And for this option, it requires $35 a day of ad spend, which would bill to you again directly by Facebook.
You said $35 a day?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So still you're talking about $900 a month just on Facebook.
Yes, because these are the way we're gonna generate. Think about like this. You already spent like $800 on on Angie's, right? And you didn't get any results. These leads weren't exclusive. We're generating leads for $15 to $20, and these are exclusive leads, right? So don't think of it as think of it as an investment in yourself to get more exclusive
What
leads.
I understand that, but I'm just now coming out of the slow season, so I have to be able to afford this to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Of course,
still
I know
have
what
to.
you're saying. Of
I got
course,
to keep working capital and everything else. You
yeah, and
know.
I'd just like to add, right? This $35 a day, the 900 is not billed to you direct. That's not billed to you like one time, right? It's billed to you over time. So if you're worried about the cycle of like you having work and this and that, no, this is not billed to you like at one time, like $1,000. No, this is billed to you over time in an incremental amounts, right? So it's whatever you feel like comfortable. And not only that, if the one-time fee is a problem for you right now to pay at this time, we can split that up for you because I want you to get results here to make sure, like split up the payments so we can just get started and get this rocket rolling and you can pay the rest of the lump sum later. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Did I lose you?
No, no, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to hear what you have to say.
Your picture went still, so I thought it locked up.
No, no,
No, I appreciate you giving me the options. Uh, I am very interested in it. Um,
just a
let me
note.
see. Let me see financially how I can work this out.
Look, I'm
Um,
on this call right now. I mean, if you want, give me the logistics and I'll make it make sense for you because I want you to get started.
oh, I understand. I've got to. I got to figure out, exactly what I can and can't afford this month. I've got granddaughter going to the beach. I got her having horse riding lessons in 2 clinics this month. I've got to pay my bills out. I've got to see where I'm at. And like I said, I'm just coming out of the slow season here. We just went through winter, and that's really slow around here.
Yeah, of course. And
So,
but do you want your last couple months to look like, how it was right now, or do you want that to change? The
I
only way
want
it's
it
going
to
to
change.
change is the only
I want
way
it to
is
change.
yeah, of course. And the only way for you to change is by taking action. And I know obviously you have to, pay something up front and stuff like that. And I'm sure you've got a lot of expenses to take care of. I'm not doubting that. You're a very good grandfather. But that being said, if you do want to reserve your spot and actually commit yourself to this, on a micro level, you can just place down a reservation fee, meaning that we reserve exclusivity because we only work with one person in your area, which is a small fee of $100, and then so that when you're ready to get started, we just get the ball rolling. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Uh,
Would you be opposed to that?
no, that doesn't bother me. You say it's going to be $35 a day for Angie's or for Facebook,
Yes,
right?
and that is billed to you directly by Facebook, so that doesn't go towards us. So technically speaking, like if you pay this deposit today, we can get you onboarded onto Facebook like tomorrow, and get you started at least from that on, create your creatives and get everything started. So when you're ready to start, we can start. Because I'm sure you got a lot of things to think about. I'm sure I've got a lot of things to think about, but what I want you to do is take action. You know.
Okay. Let me think about it tonight, and I will either take action tomorrow or I'll tell you no. But
Yes,
let me absorb all this, and
of course, and I hate to be a pushy guy, but I'm just saying that what is there to think about other than price aside? Like, is only price stopping you from moving forward right now?
No, it's not just that, but I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to afford all this. Uh, and there's not a guarantee I'm going to get the jobs. There's no way I can do the leads and pay 40% or whatever it was,
Look,
because that
if
would
you
have
don't
me jacking the leads up
like
or the
if
cost up so much I wouldn't get the jobs.
Look, of course, and
You know.
if you don't feel comfortable with the fact there's no guarantee in place for, your ROI, I can put a ROI guarantee in there, which is kind of dangerous for me because I'm not sure, what your closing abilities are like. But you seem like a reasonable person who knows what they're talking about, right? And I'm not the type of guy to lock in your money, right? And if you want an ROI guarantee in the clause, I'm more than happy to put it for you, just to ensure that you feel comfortable with working with us, right?
Well, I'm not expecting you to put a guarantee, because it's hard to guarantee anything in this business.
Yeah, of course.
There's so many cutthroats out here. I mean, within 10 miles of where I live, there's probably 6 tree companies. I can drive down the street and there's 4 signs on my street. You know, there's a lot of competitive people out there. Uh,
I'm sure.
I want to think about this. There's a lady that she she's big in my business with me, and I'd like to sit down and discuss this with her, and just let me get back with you tomorrow sometime, and we will probably go with this. But I really want to talk it over with this lady that has a lot to
One
do with
second.
my business.
Yeah, I mean, 100%, like I'm on the same page, but would you be opposed to putting down that deposit just to reserve your spot? And tomorrow
I
when
don't
we
think
meet,
anybody's going to jump in between today and tomorrow and take this spot. You
yeah,
know.
of, trust me, brother, if you look at my calendar, it is flooded and we're onboarding clients like crazy. The $100 it doesn't really do me anything. Like, what can I do? Buy a McDonald's meal? Like, it's not about the $100. The $100 more or less just to, show the commitment that you're actually gonna think about it and actually gonna follow up with me tomorrow. And, like you said, you don't want to be in the same position you were 3, 4 months ago, right? Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening. It just seems like you're pushing me for the $100. Like you said, it ain't gonna make or break me or you either one, but seems
Look,
like you're being
it
awful
doesn't have to
pushy.
be 100. It can be less. As long as you put
You know.
something down and have that commitment, that means you're committed to yourself and you're committed to taking action.
What do you know what area I'm from?
No,
Let's see, there you go. You say you're already
but I can check.
damn near booked up.
I didn't check.
You know,
I didn't check.
How do you know you already don't have somebody on the books for this area?
So which area are you in?
Well, that's
I
what I'm
didn't
saying. You
I
say you're
didn't
going to
check.
take the person from this area, but yet you're ready to take my money, but you don't even know my area. So you might already have somebody in this area.
Look, I'll straight up show you. This is how it works. If you can see my screen, look at the pipelines. Like I can see, you know, if I go on, like, for example, like, let me go on my CRM that I use. When usually what happens is when I book a meeting with someone, I or know which time zone they're in because I have to book them in, right? So I have to know what type of area you're in order to book you in because I have to book
There's
you
a
in my
there's a
schedule and I have
there's
to
a
book
lot
you
of
in for a
area
time that
in my
I.
time zone. There's a lot of area in my time zone. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course, of course. And my apologies for that, for not asking you which areas do you operate in. I completely forgot, right? That's, a bottleneck for you, that's not a problem. But more or less, the reason why we would need like the $100 is not because I need it, is more or less for you to take action on the commitment that you're actually gonna think about it and have a follow-up call with me tomorrow, right? If
Well,
you want your
I understand that, but one of your biggest things is you only take one person in my area. So
yes,
now you've
and
not
that's written on paper.
inquired my area. So I put $100 down, and then tomorrow, oh, I've already got somebody in your area.
No, I don't have anyone in your area. I can assure that
Okay,
because we
so what is my
recently just
area?
started in this niche.
So what is my area?
I'm not sure, and you got me on that one. I swear, I'm not sure. I should
Then
have asked you
how do you
before
know
that
you don't have somebody?
because I can show you on the ads account, right? We recently just relaunched our campaigns, and look, if I show you how our ads are running, everything, if I show you my CRM, look, this is how it looks like. Look, see, when you come in, look, I get a notification of, see, you came in, right, Brian, and automated SMS gets sent out, which didn't get sent out because of the glitching. I sent you a meeting link, you get an automated email as well as that. Now, if you see for this month, because we basically restarted all our campaigns, because I just recently graduated, so I wasn't available to, work my business. But if you see new leads booked, these are the amount of leads I have, these are the amount of books, and these are the amount of leads that no show, not interested, follow up, deposit paid, closed. Nobody has been closed yet, right? I recently just started this ad 7 days ago, and I can show you in my screen as well. If you don't believe me, I can
No,
show
I
you.
believe you.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a matter of me taking your money, it's a matter of you being committed to yourself, right? I don't have a problem with not having a deposit down. It's just the fact that a lot of people do promise us follow-ups and they just end up just ghosting us. And that's just serves as a deterrent for that, right?
I understand that,
Look, I
but
generated 70 leads maximum. This campaign started in it's May now. Started like one day last week.
so now on this you're going to do Facebook and
So this is
other
how I
social
basically
medias.
generate it's like see how I'm doing this, how I'm generating leads for myself. You see on my screen?
Yes,
It's the
sir.
same thing I do for you. So see, I have a campaign here, I have 69 leads, $5 per lead, $350 if it's 10. I have, if I go on a different ad account, these are past results for past clients in different industries as well. If I go on maximum here, look, $19 per lead. And these are all exclusive leads because these are generated on Facebook through their brand. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because all in all, like it is cheaper than Angie's. If you think about it rationally, it is cheaper because the leads cost less. The reason